We are in the parable of the great banquet in Luke 14, and this last statement is going to show you how Jesus claims explicitly to be God. But wait for me here. It says, "For I tell you, none of those men who were invited shall taste my banquet." Okay? Interesting. Now, this is the last line in what is seemingly a parable. I mean, it is a parable, so not seemingly, but it is a parable. But what launches the parable? Note, somebody said, "Blessed is everyone who will eat bread in the kingdom of God." Blessed is everyone who will eat bread in the kingdom of God. What is this guy talking about? He is alluding to a Jewish belief, and this is Isaiah 25. It says, "On this mountain, the Lord of hosts will make for all peoples a feast of rich food, a feast of well-aged wine, of rich food full of marrow, of aged wine well refined." So there is this idea that God is going to have a banquet. It's a Jewish idea. It's called the Messianic banquet. Notice it says it is the Lord of hosts that will make that feast for all people. Hold that in mind. Now we know what this gentleman is alluding to when he says, "Blessed is everyone who eat bread in the kingdom of God." Jesus outlines this parable to him. And this is the key portion here, because sometimes we make the mistake. We think that this is still the master speaking to his servants. It says, "For I tell you, none of those men who were invited shall taste my banquet." Why is this not the master speaking to the servants? Because if we look here at these footnotes, we see that this "you" is in the plural. Do you see that? The Greek word for "you" here is plural. But the only person the master has been talking to is a singular servant. He said to his servant. He sends to his servant. So he has been talking to a singular servant. But in the end, why is this "you" here plural? Because it is not the master that is talking to the servant. It's Jesus that is talking to everybody around the table. And he's telling everybody around the table that none of these men who rejected the invite would taste of his banquet. What does he mean by his banquet? This banquet that they are expecting the Lord to host for them, the kingdom of God where they are expecting to eat bread, Jesus is saying he is the host of that banquet. So he's placing himself here as the center of that Jewish belief, as the head of the feast. So he's calling himself God in that sentence.